What's up, YouTube? Got the Roehl hat going. Got that high reflective hoodie going. Got the beard going. Got the driving going. Got the phase 2 on lock. Reporting from my hometown, Stark County, Ohio. I'm about 25 minutes from my house. Doesn't really get any better than that after traveling back and forth to different destinations. So this is phase 2. I'm in phase 2. The first week I mentioned I did I was with a driver trainer. We did a dedicated Lowe's account, and I did learn a couple things with dropping hooks and just really tightening up and perfecting my corners and the driving. Never really had a problem with driving. And I wasn't going to say anything what I'm about to say, and I'm not here to badmouth Roehl whatsoever, right? They don't know what I'm about to say. But so week 1, I was with that dedicated driver. The guy turned out to be, I'd say, I'm trying to say this with a pinch of salt. I would say that 20% of his teachings, out of 100%, 20% was something that I locked in and learned from. The other 80% of this trainer was anger towards Roehl, towards his fleet manager, and I don't hold Roehl accountable for any of that, because Roehl doesn't know. They're getting these driver trainers and they're putting them with students like myself, and they don't know how these people are out in the world, or out training. So I didn't mention it in the first video of week 1 for my phase 2, but I thought about it, and you guys all deserve to know the truth of how my training's going. So I leave it at that. It didn't work out with that trainer. I found it in my best interest, if I want to learn the Roehl Way, the way I learned at GYCDL, then this trainer wasn't going to be a good fit for me. I made that decision on a Wednesday. I called my fleet manager Wednesday when we were at a shipper, and just said, hey, I need to talk to you later, and I don't think it's going to be a good fit where I'm at right now. And so when I got done with that day, I called him and I just told him, hey, I don't think this trainer is going to be a good fit for me. He's doing certain things that are just not the Roehl Way. I honestly don't even think he should be a driver. If he sees this, someday searching through YouTube, I'm sorry, bro, but I don't think you should be a driver for Roehl, because the way that you drove, the way that you handled yourself, I don't think you're fit to be a driver. I think you should go to some anger management classes, and it wasn't geared towards me, right? This guy wasn't being disrespectful towards me whatsoever. A couple of times when I was doing some 90s and some 45s at the shipper, he was contradicting himself, and I was just thrown off. But that's the extent of his anger towards me. Like, I think I don't know. I don't want to elaborate on it too much. He just wasn't a good fit for me. So my trainer or my fleet manager said, well, what do you want to do? You want to finish out the week with him? Again, this was on a Wednesday. Or do you want me to get you out of his truck? And I said, I just want to finish out the week. That way I have 1 week behind me for phase 2. And then on Friday when he goes home, I'll go home. And, I'll wait to hear from you. So I went home. They got me a rental in Dayton, and I drove home to Canton, Ohio on that Friday. I was home Friday night, Saturday, Sunday. They told me to wait by the phone until they find me another trainer. It wasn't until Tuesday night I was sitting down to eat dinner, and they wanted me to meet the trainer out in Youngstown. They ordered me a lift. The lift came to my house. I said, hey, this is where I'm going, and the guy didn't want to take me that far. So long story short, my girl got her parents down to the house to watch the kids. She took me out to Youngstown. I met up with the trainer I'm with now. His name's Mike. He is over the road refrigeration, and that's what I got hired for. So it's nice so far to be in a truck that is refrigeration, right? So I can learn that aspect of the trucking industry. So I joined up with him on Tuesday night in Youngstown, and I can't even think back to Wednesday morning. Wednesday morning went to PA. Drove through the mountains. That was a whole different animal. That's something I've never done before. A lot of Jake braking, a lot of watching your speed. I think we were like 40,000 pounds, so you're not. Our load was 40,000 pounds, so you're not gaining a lot of speed very quickly. So PA was definitely a different animal, and I learned some valuable lessons. Not bad lessons, just learned some valuable lessons. The trainer I'm with now, he's currently in Love's getting something to eat, but he's a very humble, great teacher. Unlike the first teacher, he is explaining every step. He's explaining the truck PCs. He's explaining the paperwork. He's letting me drive. He's letting me do my thing. He's not saying much to me. There's little things here and there that I need to tweak and just become better at. But I'm very happy with the trainer I have now. So in total, phase 2, you have to do 19 days, and then you have to test out again, and that's going to be a pre-trip on the whole tractor and trailer, some driving, and then 45 degree where you have to put your trailer in between two stationary trailers. So I am in currently this would be 8, I believe. So I still have 11 days with this guy. We just got done driving from the Gary terminal over to Cleveland. From Cleveland we went to Canal Fulton, and now we're at a Love's truck stop to rest tonight. We're allowed back on the clock to drive at 1 a.m. So yeah, that's that, man. I mean, it's been a great experience so far, especially with the new trainer. I know I already said I'm good with them. Just want to establish that if you have a problem, if they link you up with somebody and you have a problem with your driver trainer, whether it's his attitude, maybe has bad hygiene, whatever it is, right? I don't think he's a good fit. All you gotta do is call your fleet manager, and Roehl's gonna take care of you. I mean, prime example. I didn't think he was a good fit. They changed me, gave me a new driver trainer. So don't think you're stuck with who you get first. There has to be legitimate reasons, I'm sure. They're not just going to change you trainers because they don't vote like you, or you know, sports team difference or something, something stupid like that. So very thankful that I got to change trainers. Yeah, so just gonna continue to this load that's going we're in the morning down to Dayton up to Minnesota. So that's gonna be a 2-day adventure. We'll be working through the weekend. I think on my 70. I have 40 hours left on my 70-hour reset, so I'll probably do my reset. I'm thinking today's Friday, probably Monday will probably be my reset, or close to Tuesday will be my reset, depending on the hours. But looking forward to that break. On average, I've been driving, I don't know, 350, 400 a day. Let me go. I'll start a new conversation. So in your phase 2, you have in that 19 days, you have to go through 4 modules, and in each module, they're teaching you things that they want you to learn. I won't get into that just because I don't want to like bust out any surprises, and I don't know if I'm legally allowed to. But one thing for sure is in module 4, which will be my last week with the driver trainer, they want you to drive 450 miles a day all week, do all the check-ins, do all the drop and hooks, do all the stuff you have to fill out on the truck PC. Like, that last week is pretty much, hey, I'm a trucker. Yeah, I do have a driver trainer, but I'll be responsible for the whole aspect of the day. That isn't happening right now. I'm in my 2nd week, so make sure you're ready for that. Your fourth week, or 4th module. You're just gonna be a solo trucker with a invisible trainer. That's the way to kind of look at it. So I think that does it for an update. I was gonna try to do 2 updates a week, but it's just too much. I can't do it. With driving, learning this job, talking to my loved ones at home, trying to keep my sanity with eating right, and living that trucker lifestyle, I just can't make 2 videos a week. So I hope this 1 video a week satisfies everyone's needs. I hope you do find these videos helpful. I'll continue to make videos as the weeks progress, and I hope to make a really big video once I graduate that 2nd test, and get my own truck and head home to spend time with the family before I actually start solo. So that will be a special video for me. It'll probably be my longest video because I'll talk about everything I've experienced. I have been writing stuff down at night, but I think I'm saving all those notes for that video when I finally get certified to go solo. So that's it from now. I'm looking forward to a shower, dinner, and get to bed, because we'll be leaving at 1 a.m. and it's 4 o'clock. So peace, love. I'm out from Stark County, Ohio. Hall of Fame Reefer.